Hey, good morning. This is September 26th, if that matters. And we're supposed to get remnants of a hurricane or whatever that is coming up, tropical storm, coming up through Pittsburgh tomorrow. Last week was supposed to be my garage build, and it got delayed through other circumstances, and they're working to get everything together so we avoid the rain. It's a little after 8 o'clock. I'm running late because, well, I'm a single dad and I had to get my son off to school. And I'm going to go down there, and I had to park up here. This was my parents' house. And I'm going to go down there and show you what's going on. Okay, September 26th, Thursday. It is happening. These are walls, of course. This is the garage. This is the main entrance door. The other two will be on that side. And by tonight, it'll be shingled. The roof will be shingled, which will give us enough ceiling from whatever rain we may get tomorrow. Roof trusses, siding, more roof trusses, more walls. Empty truck with all that stuff on here. I could not get out here any way, shape, or form as early as they were here. My son and I are, my daughter's at college, and it's my son and I'm an hour away, and I had to get him up for school and off there. So, as we walk through, wow. This is gonna be fun. As we go through, we're not gonna have any walls or doors or anything on this side. And then we're gonna have the trusses up here. So if we come in here, this is truly a huge building. I knew it was gonna be this big, of course, but when you see it, it's just absolutely it. This is my rental house. This is the oldest, this is one of, if not the oldest house on the hill up here of Lincoln Heights. And this is the Lincoln Heights section of Jeanette, Pennsylvania. It used to be called Grapeville. Now another place is known as Grapeville. But this was Grapeville. It's Lincoln Heights because down there in the background is Route 30, which is the Lincoln Highway. And that is really pretty, this is home. I grew up in that's my grandparents' home. That was my home, my parents' home. So now I was fortunate enough to purchase this. My parents purchased the house behind me that I'm standing on. And now I continue to own this. And my brother and sister and I have all the rest of these. And as I go through, I redid this house, and I'm getting to these one by one. I just redid this one. I redid this. It still needs a roof on it, and I'm probably gonna let it vacant or till spring. I'm running out of time. So I have enough on my plate. This is going to be absolutely, I'm kind of blown away by that it's real, that it's finally here. And there's my door, the entrance door on the side. I don't, of course, have electric run to this. I will have it, but they will come and put the doors in. This is Thursday. Friday, they will finish the structure. They will seal the doors with plastic, and then the doors will be installed on Monday. They will run an electric line temporarily from this place to get everything programmed, powered up, and then it's up to me to get all the utilities attached to the home. So it'll be a busy week next week, but as we go through, if you've seen these other videos, we have the water line going to the Lewis Avenue, and sewer line will be coming out there, and we're going to have those trusses above. That's a 12-foot high garage, 12-foot inside use in this case. and it's 48 foot by 26. And I'll walk through it, but right now I don't want to be in anyone's way, so I have to make another phone call and go get a couple little things for this, and I will take more video. Okay, this is really cool. I didn't catch any of the walls getting put into position, but now I will. I'll get these final set of walls. So right now where that gentleman's at, that's the one door into there. You see the big garage door on the other side. That is the 16-foot main door. There are going to be two 9-foot doors closer to me. That will be the wall section coming in right now, and we're going to be putting that in place. So it's pretty amazing. This company, custom builds everything for you. So when you go through and you design it, there's no plan for a 48 by 26 foot door place. It's all, from my fevered brain and what the municipality would let me build on this piece of property. And I will say that it's, it's pretty awesome seeing this from plan stage now to the erection of the structure. A lot of it was pre-built, and that's cool. And if you see that, look at that. There's the extra height of this is a 12-foot, these are 12-foot ceilings. And then you'll have your trusses on there. So, I'm duly impressed. And I'm kind of intimidated by the size and the scope of this building. I cannot wait to get this thing outfitted the way I want it, and it will be closed. It will be undercover by tomorrow, well today, and tomorrow finish of the erection of the structure. The roof will be on today and shingled, and the siding tomorrow probably, and then the doors will be sealed, and then they'll put the garage doors in on Monday. So then it'll be turned over to me to get all the rest of it done. So there it is. It's coming in. It's going to be the end truss. We have all our hollow trusses there. We have two finished ones for either side, of course. 48 foot by 26 foot. This is our 16-foot door we're staring directly at, and right through there you see the two 9-foot doors. They're tall doors. This is a 12-foot high ceiling inside usable space, and the garage tracks will be the kind that make the most use of the space, so you don't lose any functionality for lifts. So it's hard to believe this is actually happening. This is over a year in the making, from idea to application to disappointment and other minor disappointments and delays and so on and so forth, to reality that September 26th, 2024, we are here at this point. I'm here at this point. So, you know, it's fun. I've never solely just built something like this. Well, I built a house, but that was, you know, my wife and I had built that, and you know, but this from a design where I didn't just pick out the design. That was a housing company that had like 4 or 5 designs. This was completely custom, completely not planned, where I was the person going out and having to get the permits, get the inspections, get all that stuff, and we're topping it off. And what's really cool is from much of the area it's blocking off. It totally, like this rental property of ours and house I grew up in, used to see a lot of the road because I had cut all these trees down. There was a little garage down here, and it really exposed the houses to the highway below. And now I'm going to go a nice way into blocking that off. It's about noontime. I've been running around making sure a couple other things were taken care of with this, but they've made great progress getting the trusses in place, and all the walls are up. And I believe the next step, once these trusses are in place, they're going to get it. They're going to get the roof on, and they're going to get the shingles, everything done today. That's their main goal. We had a bit of a rainstorm here, not bad, but the rest of the day is looking pretty good. And the reason they came out here and did this early was we are having the remnants, or some remnants, of that hurricane that's hitting Florida right now, coming up relatively quickly. So by tomorrow late afternoon, we might be getting an inch and a half of rain, which is great if you need an inch or an inch and a half of rain, which we do around here, but not if you're going to be putting and building a building. So they're working very diligently to get this undercover, where it doesn't matter, it's undercover, it's ready to go. So I will walk through it, but they're currently busy in there, and I don't want to get in anyone's way to show you a video, but I walked inside, and I will tell you, it is massive. The scale of it with those 12-foot high ceilings is awesome, and I cannot wait. The scale of it in between my grandfather's old plumbing shop and house and my rental house there, it fitting in beautifully with what it's going to be. The back will be totally, grass and as it was, and then you'll have gravel the rest of the way around it. 2 doors on the other side, the big 16-foot door on this side, and those wall ceiling hugger garage doors, so you minimize any intrusion into your storage space. So I'm excited, and you'll see a little bit more today undercover, and I think tomorrow it'll have its siding on it. All right, while they're taking a break, I can walk down here and show you these garage doors. These garage doors are 9-foot, I think they're 10-foot garage doors, 9-foot wide, but nice and big. And as you come in here, starting to see with the framing up, and that we're gonna have a decent amount of room in here. So you come in here, you have your main entry. So you'll be have one, possibly two, possibly three, 4, 5, 6 cars in here if I park them correctly. 7 and 8 without lifts, and there will be lifts. Now the problem is, as we go in here, I have to see just how well with the lift. I can have the door open here. Then I'm going to have the bathroom to about here, so it will limit that. And you go in. I mean, these doors are, I think this is the perfect place for a lift. Even if I don't do a lift here, this would be a lift, and then I could do 1, 2, I mean, it's 20 some, so, I possibly could fit some cars in here, even if I fit 1, 2, 3 across here and pulled one in diagonal, which I could possibly do. So it's a lot of possibility. There's a lot of getting used to the new space, but it's going up. I mean, look at the size of those ceilings, and it's taking shape, rapidly taking shape. A lot of work left to do, but once this is undercover and ready, we will we're gonna have one heck of a workshop here. I will say we, my son and I, maybe, but me, it's me. Pretty cool. So I'm real excited about this, and I will very much be having a lot more in the coming days as I go through. Tomorrow you'll see more of a finished look to it on the outside. The inside's going to look like this when they're done. Then Monday they come and hang those doors and this door here, and then pretty much they're done with their responsibilities on this job, and it's turned over to me to finish it, which means bathroom, plumbing out the back. There's my vent. They're making precautions for, or preparations for that vent, and the bathroom vent coming in here, and it's gonna be quite the space. Excuse the sound. That is nail guns. We have it's about after 4 o'clock. We started about 7, and we are under cover. They're putting on the shingles, and I think that'll be the end of it for the day. They'll come do the rest of the trim, and this is pretty much going to be all set up for them. Soffit fascia, probably the rest of the side, or if the light holds out, they might get most of this done tonight. It's getting inspected tomorrow, and then they're going to come do the doors on Monday. This is Thursday, tomorrow will be Friday, and Monday they'll come in and install the door. So I think this is a good wrap up to the video, and it's kind of amazing how fast this goes, how big this building is going to be. And then when you see it, it's definitely can hold 3 cars across this way, which is very good. So we shall see what I'm going to need to do as far as lift wise. All right, well, thanks for watching this, and I will have another video, maybe one quick one tomorrow, and then I'll have one Monday when they get the garage doors in. All right, thanks.